All right, so today what Easton and I decided we'd do is we'd make another split, maybe two. It depends on what we find. We don't want to pull the bees back too much, but we want to drop the population a little bit. We're just getting a little bit of budding out, a little bit of pollen, not much. We don't want to develop any swarming in our yards, so we're trying to do swarm control basically. So prior to Robin getting everything set up, I've already pulled a frame of eggs. I'll show y'all in just a minute. And this is a frame of resources full of bee bread, pollen, and honey. Can you see the bee bread in there in the cells? The pollen mixed with the honey. So that's going to be some food for them. This is the frame of eggs that I found. This queen was actually on this frame, so they should be as fresh gets. I took her off and put her back in. So we're going to give them a frame of that. Can you zoom in any and see in a cell? See the fresh milk brood? Can you see it, Robbie? All right, so we're going to give them this, and we're going to give them back. They've already got some empty frames to draw out, so I'm going to give them some comb. But they're already in their second deep, which is eventually going to be their resources. As you can tell, they're not happy. I've had them up in a while. So let me give them a little smoke. So Easton and I came in here the other day off a camera, and we basically pulled some frames up and put in some empty frames to give them something to do so that they wouldn't swarm on us. And we're going to see what they've done. Already. See, all of that is brand new. And they're already putting honey in it. Not even done making it yet. So we're gonna push it down in our wire a little bit. Alright, looks like we got this colony doing pretty good. Couple more frames I want to check, make sure. Oh yeah, they're putting on some honey, some wax. Queen's laying up. We don't want to knock them back too far, because we really want them to be ready for the honey flow. Fresh comb. So we just want to try and set them back just a tad. swarm prevention. So we pulled a frame of honey with the bees that are attached. Gave them back a frame of combs so it won't take them long. They've got some empty frames in there to build, but they are making headway quick. So Easton, where's them peppermints? We're gonna put them in this hive in just a second. This one we're putting the honey super on. Easton,
Yes, sir.
hold this for me, and Timmy, come over here. What is on this frame? Hold it tight now, it's heavy.
Honey.
What about on this side?
Lots of pollen. Oh, and bee brood.
What's this?
Honey.
All right, let's put this one back.
Capped honey.
That's right, capped honey. Just take your hand and shake them back in there like I showed you. No, just shake them, don't wipe it. Good. All right. Now, what I immediately notice is when we swap frames around, see that cat brood?
Yes, sir.
And here's some drones. Same thing on this side. Set that down for just a minute. We put some frames that were empty right beside them to draw out. And they are. But what happened is not only are they drawing them out, see it?
Yes, sir.
But they've also made the other frames a lot thicker. So what we're gonna do is change up the orientation a little bit. Look at all that.
Honey.
No. I mean, it's got honey around the top. That's all brood down there, all the way to the bottom.
Captain.
But look below that.
Yes, sir.
Same thing on this side.
I don't know why, but for some reason, the queen is putting eggs where the bees are putting the honey. I don't know
Well,
why.
that's what she's supposed to do. She wants to put eggs in here. We're gonna try to get the bees to come up top and put the honey over this box in that second box, because then the queen's got room to lay eggs, they got room to store honey, and we got room to harvest honey.
Yes, sir.
So that's where we are. So we're gonna get our frames all back together nice and tight so they don't make them too fat, and then we can't get them together good. All right, so we got a frame of eggs. We got a frame of honey in our split. This hive right here, every time we've been in it, it's been just busting at the seams. So we definitely want to pull them back. And today is no different than what they've been doing. They are already
Putting honey
in their honey super. At least they're fixing their comb from what I can see. As far as this fresh white wax looks, Easton. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a peek at one. Come stand over that. What do you see?
I see honey.
All right, now what do you see? Hold it.
Honey.
All right, all this is freshly built though.
Yes, sir.
See all that?
Yes,
Fresh wax, fresh honey,
fresh everything.
and they're building this side. So they're already up here working. But they don't have it full yet because the honey flow hasn't really just kicked off yet, but they're getting a little bit, so they're all excited. They're making way for it.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. That's all fresh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. And we're going to be looking for some brood that hasn't emerged yet, okay? We want some brood that has not yet emerged to put into our split. So they won't know, they won't have allegiance to a queen yet. So they hadn't hatched out. They won't know one queen from the next. Little Burcomb there. All right, so let's look. This one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do 8 frames, so they've got a good bit of this already drawn out and full and heavy. So let's see what we got down here, Easton. Now we need brood, right?
Yes,
So let's take out an end frame. I'm showing you the right way, but there's not going to be no brood right here usually. This is usually honey on the outside, but you remove the honey so that you can...
there is some brood.
That's all drones there.
Yes.
So that, and it's mostly bee bred and drones running around on the frame. Tons of drones on this frame. Tons of drones and bee bred. So we want to remove the end frame so that you got room to work without squishing bees and, more importantly, our queen, right?
Yes, sir.
So where's the brood? Where's it usually found?
I think in the middle.
That's right. So we're going to have room now to move frames and kind of get more to the middle and see what we can find, the resources for our hive. But what I want you to do, you got your gloves on now, go get our nuke box and take it out there by that feeder, because we're going to also shake some bees.
Yes, sir.
There's some brood and some more pollen. Wouldn't be bad for a colony raising a queen. Just make sure we don't have a queen on here. No queen.
Yes, sir.
I don't see her. I still don't see her. All right, Easton, go open that box for me.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to give them this whole frame with all the bees that are attached. Fill this frame with all the bees that are attached. Shut it back. All right. So we owe them 2 more frames. All right, go open it up again. We're gonna give them these bees. All right. Step to the side. You ready? Shut it.
They're mad at me.
They mad at you?
They are.
All right.
They're trying to find me.
Woo-hoo. Let's see. All right. This is a kind of a combination frame here.
Sea capped honey.
Yeah, it's got some honey. It's got good brood. I don't see a queen. So this can replace a shake. See a queen. Look at. All right. I don't see a queen. Let's put this one in there.
Yes, sir. They're gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be fast. Alright. There they go. Shut it. Alright. Now, here's what I want you to do. Be very careful. Over there, see one of those empty wire frames?
Yes, sir.
Put that in there. So inside that hive over there, that nuke that we just created, they've got plenty of resources, honey and pollen, bee breath. They've got some nurse bees currently to help take care of the eggs and help to build a queen, as well as they've got the eggs to build the queen cell out of. So they now have all the potential to make a new hive, a new queen. And the nutrition to do it with.
Yes, sir.
Plus, we gave them a bunch of capped broods so that as those nurse bees age and turn into foragers, the new bees will hatch out.
Hold on. Do we need to put?
Nope,
Oh,
because this hive is already putting honey in here.
oh.
So we're going to seal them back up. They're very strong.
Good.
Look, there's bees halfway through our honey super. See all there?
They're on every single frame.
Yeah. So we just want to slow them down just a little bit. Take away some of their workforce. We gave them some drawn comb, so she'll be able to recuperate very quickly. All right, now put our brick back up here. See it over there? Nope, all the way. There you go. Put it right there. Right in the middle. All right.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby.
We should do more splits often.
Well, we will, but we don't want to set our bees back too much because then they can't make honey.
Yes, sir.
We're going to make some more splits. All right, now here's what I want to do with this one. because I'm getting older, Easton, and I'm not as low to the ground as you are.
Yes, sir.
So let's move this thing up here where we can look at it. In fact, let's turn it this way so we can look at it better.
Might
Won't
need
you
to
walk
hold
around
it.
behind here and hold this lid open for me?
I was thinking that.
All right, Robin, look in there. This is our split.
Smells
Plenty
like
of bees in there. So we've had some of our cat brood hatch out. They've got some peppermints in there that they're working on. Let's see how the hive beetle situation looks, and let's see what our queen cell situation looks like, because I did have a queen cell. So this is an already done split, same exact process that we just did for y'all to see. So what the bees will do is they'll find a young enough larva or an egg, and they'll put it in a queen cell, and then they will take that queen cell and feed it a bunch of royal jelly, and then that larva will become a queen. And it looks like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 queen cells and a queen cup just on that one side. So that's what we're going for, folks.
So what's the difference in a queen cell and a queen cup?
Queen cup is getting ready to build a queen cell.
Point that out.
Right there. See his head in there? But they can be dry, meaning there's no egg or no larva in there. See, there's 2 of them. See them right there side by side? 1, 2. No egg. These right here, if you shoot your camera down in there, Robin, see down in there? That's a larva down in there. But it probably won't stand a chance because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that's already capped. So those queens will probably emerge and kill the other queens. All right, so we've seen what we wanted to see. No sense in going any further. All right, now this one is our queen that emerged a couple weeks ago. Let go, Easton. There's bees all over it I gotta knock off. And I set it on this side. Watch, Easton. I set it down right there. So as I'm working on boxes, when I stack them up, I can set them on there and not put them on the ground.
Yes, sir.
She hatched out just like these splits did. She went on a mating flight. We saw her and identified her, but she wasn't laying yet, or at least none that we could see. It was dim. It was late in the afternoon, so there may have been small eggs.
I see. Honey.
This is pollen and honey. They've got bees packed in here now. We might give them another box today, Easton.
Yes, sir.
Pollen and honey. That's what I'm worried about, is that they're going to put so much pollen and so much honey in here that she won't have much room to lay.
To lay any eggs.
So we want to give her plenty
Of room.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for right there, Easton. What's that?
Eggs.
Brood. That's larva.
Yes, sir. Capture larva.
So she is doing her thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, go grab that other box, Easton.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna give them something to do. This queen is doing good, Easton. We just got to give the bees a little bit more room so they don't start filling up the brood nest with honey. And there's eggs in there. Okay. Good job. So that split was a success. That was the queen that was old. The hive was failing. Wasn't doing so good. So I found the queen. We pinched the queen. We gave them a set of eggs. Basically like we did the split, but they had the resources already. Because they had a workforce. They just didn't have a queen that was doing her job. So we went ahead, pinched her, and gave them what they needed to make another queen. Because the old queen was laying spotty patterns, very few and far in between. She wasn't doing just jam up fabulous. So we gave them another one. She's doing her job. She might be a little scared, Easton. What you think?
Maybe.
You think the bees told her if you don't lay eggs, he'll pinch you?
Think they did.
You think so?
Think so.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's give them some peppermints. All right, let's put that deep on. These bees have filled this box up. We caught them just in time. They ain't enough room for them. So we're gonna give them some more room.
We need to get the boxes in the foot. Because it looks like that they're about to swing.
All right, now they can go upward. Upward and onward.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna give this nuke here some more peppermints to protect that nuke. All right, now in the Easton, we got to finish out our nuke. You gonna help me?
Yes, sir.
All right, get those peppermints. You gave them an empty frame. We're gonna put these peppermints in there. I got the other two. Come on. You ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. We're gonna give them some smoke.
I can hear them buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
They are mad.
That's gonna chill them out a little bit. You ready?
Ready.
Now be quick about it. Give them some peppermints. That's good. Leave it. Drop it. All right. All right, here, Easton. Take that from Daddy. We're gonna take this nuke. Oh man, that's pretty heavy. And we're gonna move it this time so they don't try to go back home. What you think about that?
Good.
All right, my name's Jerry.
My name's Easton.
There is no honey.
Like local honey.
If y'all like
If
what
y'all
y'all are
like
seeing,
what y'all are seeing, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll see y'all next time.
we'll see y'all next week. we'll let y'all know. We're gonna follow along and check on these nukes. We've got several in different stages. We got one that has just started laying, one that's got a queen cell in it, one that's just been split. So we're gonna see how that goes, and we're practicing up for when we get our Corey Stevens VSH queens. We're gonna be experts on splits, aren't we?
We are.
All right, good job. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you next weekend.
See y'all next weekend. Bye.
So we did this split yesterday. Moved this beehive up by the house and away from the yard in hopes that we wouldn't have a bunch return back to their parent hive. We got some activity around the entrance. A lot of bees here. They're getting a dead one out over there that I pinched obviously yesterday. So far, so good.